Okay, here we come with the bracket assembly. I have not installed one of these before, and we're just going to kind of set it on here and see first off exactly where it's going to be, because remember there's 4 holes here. Is it going to be this first one, this one, or, well, we know it can't go any further, right, because of the way this toilet is. So it's either going to be this one or this one. So before I do anything, I guess I'll have to hold this up here, and I'm going to try it in the back screws first and see if there's enough room. In fact, on this particular one, I can see that the way this bracket assembly is, it's not going to fit. So, in other words, the only choice we have for this particular American Standard toilet is this one, the second one right there. We're going to have to look at that. And we'll see the front edge. What were they saying about the front edge? That they didn't want it to go over. Okay, well, I'm sorry to say that I think we're going to have to, unless I don't put those little plastic, let's see here. I might not be able to, yeah. You see, remember they gave me these little plastic, these little washers, and that was going to be to put it in whichever location, and then I could fit that over. But that's really not going to be the case. We're not going to need these. And in fact, these are so small, the threads on here, it won't even fit. Okay, it's not going to fit on here because of the way these threads are. So we're not even going to use these. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And that's going to be better anyways, because now we can slide this exactly where we need it. Okay. So I guess I might as well, I guess that's our next step, is to put this on there. And we have, yeah, okay, let's look at this here for a minute. Sometimes there's a washer on the back side of here that, depending how you set it on there, you might be able to flip the washer around and get this up here towards this side further or down below. But on this particular washer, it doesn't have that. The hole is right in the very middle. We're going to use that, okay? And so I'm going to put this in. I'm going to line that up. And we're going to hold our mouth just straight. We're going to look at that. I'm going to push this back as far back as I can. And that looks like about where it's going to go. Is right. Jeez. We'll just have to do the best we can. Okay, now I can put this thing back on, and I can just spin that on. I kind of like that. Okay, I can hold that just with my finger. Now yours might not go on as easily, as quickly as this kind, but you know, you just work at it, you'll get it. Okay. Now that was a screw I had put in before. I tightened that up, make sure I had it tight. It looks fine, like that. I'm going to line that up, and you see, I can't really get that back any further. I think that's just where it's going to have to live, right there. Hold that on there and tighten this down. Let's see, I can tell it's spinning, so I'm going to hold underneath it with my hand until that grabs. Now it's grabbing. Okay, now I'm going to look at that, see if I need to adjust it either way. That looks pretty good right there. I'm thinking I'm liking that. Okay, now I can cinch it down. You think you really want to get a little bit tighter than that? Get your standard slotted screwdriver out, put it in the other slot, crank on it, Mind you, these are plastic, okay? You go too far, you could snap it off or something. Okay, now that just presses in the holes. And there, that's it. Now, we'll have to see, you know, how strong this actually is. Okay, I'm going to mimic being that I can be older, and I have to be careful about getting over here. Pull that up, got my hands on the grab bars. If you don't have grab bars, you can hang on to this. Okay, turn around. It feels pretty strong, but it has a little bit of a flex in the front. You see that? I see that. So you're just going to have to decide for yourself how well is this going to work for your conditions, whether or not you have grab bars, or if you don't have grab bars, you just have this, you know. But I can see how this could be very helpful and beneficial for somebody older or somebody who needs the additional help to get on and off the toilet. Okay, so if you get something like this, the good thing about this is it does not have legs, because if you're coming in, depending, you don't want someone to trip over the leg that stands down, because there are different models where you can just set a shower chair there, lift the top up, let's say, and then use that for your bathtub or your shower and the toilet, or get two of those or something. This is an alternative for you. You can get something like this, you can try it out, and if you don't like it after a week or so, take it back to the store. Tell them it didn't work out. They'll be more than happy to take it back. Okay? Well, there you go. Ready for the next customer.